Good evening and welcome to the Red Sun Alert special Cabin Fever, Creative Cabin Fever even. It's going to be an interesting one because we have all members of the band and I've never done that before. And we have lots of conversations to have and a big catch up to have because I haven't seen these guys back since their gig in November with us in Waterford. So guys, for anyone out there listening, introduce yourselves. Tell us what's amazing about you.
Hello. So we're Red Sun Alert. There is 4 of us. My name is Julia. There's Dylan. We also have Enda and Kian. And we're sort of post-hardcore kind of progressive band from Cork City. And you know what, I think if you just like to kind of get a bit angry or whatever, you're gonna like us. So that's pretty much us. You can find our music everywhere. Yeah, like exactly. You can find our music everywhere, pretty much like iTunes, all the kind of stuff, and all sorts of social medias. We like to post all the cat pictures. So if you're a cat lover, then do follow us.
That's correct. Nice. I'm a big cat lover. Obviously, Braggy, the Viking god, is the name of my cat. He's the Viking mascot, you know. So, yeah, he's gone for.
My cat's right here. She's sitting on the window.
I know, she's so cute, Julia. I was looking at her earlier going, "Aww." So we all like cats here? Cat lovers?
We do. We're all, yeah. Well, Dylan has a dog.
I'm allergic to cats as well.
Are you? I actually don't know that.
I didn't know that either.
That's mad.
I'm also allergic to cats, but I love them.
I love them. I do love them. I do love them.
Fair play.
Very good.
Fair play.
I'm a kiwi.
I also have a dog.
Oh, do you? I didn't know that at all.
Those are unreal.
What kind of a dog do you have?
She's there. Hallie, come over.
Oh, shit.
It's a dog.
It's a fucking dog. El perro.
Oh.
Rápido, perro. Por favor.
Oh,
fuck. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, boys.
They're so fluffy.
Oh my god. That's a wolf. A very fluffy wolf.
Do you want to do the interview, Mammy?
Yo.
Yes.
Yeah, go on.
So the last time I saw you was for a Viking gig back in November, I believe.
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
You've since released a new single. Everyone should be listening to that. You also have band merch available, and everyone should be buying that.
We do. Because it's pink t-shirts. I mean, why wouldn't you want to buy pink t-shirts, right?
And it has your face on it, Julia.
Exactly. Why wouldn't you want that?
I wouldn't.
What? All right, Dylan.
All right, boy.
We'll put your face in the next one.
So you recently toured in the UK. Tell me a bit about that, guys.
We did.
Right.
So it was just the end of April. Not April. Oh my God. February.
End of February.
Yeah, February.
Sausage.
End of February. We're in April now. February. It's just at the end of February. And it was amazing. We did 2 dates. We did one in Nottingham and one in Leeds. And honestly, I was so like, I don't know, just I don't want to say surprised because, you know, like English people are lovely, but it was just so like, wow, this is so cool, like being so welcomed and actually playing to fairly, you know, full venues, even though that we are a foreign band. It was a great experience, honestly, and met some really nice people, met some great bands as well. We played with Dead Kiwis on Friday night. They're actually a French band. Because it was 3 foreign bands on the first night. So it was ourselves, Dead Kiwis, and there was also Bocatono playing. They're lads from Galway. They're really, really cool. They play really fast tunes. Amazing lads. So it was the 3 of us playing Nottingham in this little venue called JT Soar. It's like a warehouse kind of thing. And it was all actually put on by Marty Captain. Is that actually his real name?
I don't think
Marty
Captain
Toner
is his real name, but Toner, is it?
That's the name of the band.
I actually know that's the Facebook name anyway. But Marty, and he's an absolute legend, and he helped us out a lot. And we actually met him at the Viking night in Waterford.
Yeah, and
We
that's
met
a
him
really
at-
cool segue because I rang you obviously the other day when we were talking about it, and I had never really realized,
Yeah.
you know, the power of a gig and how you can network and meet so many people and it leads to other gigs, and that's kind of the power of music, really, I guess.
That's it, exactly. And it's funny how it all kind of turned out. You know, it was like we just so happened to be in the same space and just got talking, really. And yeah, he was just like, "Hey, do you want to play this gig?" And we were like, "Yeah, of course," you know. And then like he's a friend as well. So
Yeah, he's really nice. I'm hoping to do one of the interviews with him soon enough as well. So that'll be
Ew.
interesting. Yeah.
He's a very interesting lad. We also did another date then in Leeds. Leeds is such a lovely city, beautiful. And that was in a little cafe kind of like music venue place. It was really cute, you know, it was all like pastel kind of colors and like really, really cool. And that was actually put on by the bassist from the band Fez that was also playing. The band that was also playing on that night in Waterford.
Yeah. Matt West
was actually running that gig. That's it, yeah. Matt West, another legend.
So you got
Really-
2 UK tours from doing one Viking gig. You're doing all right for yourself.
That's that's literally, it's funny how it all worked out. But yeah, that's how it all happened, and it was really cool experience, and we would love to go back to whenever we get the chance.
Yeah. I'm really excited to see what happens after we leave quarantine. You know, obviously everyone's going to be mad to get to gigs, so I probably should plan something. The thing is, what do you plan for? When do you plan for? Because we have no real time
Yeah.
frame.
Exactly, there's a bit
No
of
one knows what's happening, yeah, at all. You know, you can.
Exactly.
I mean, even I've heard, like, I was watching a podcast with Tim Fay, the guy, like a session bass player, and like even like the big league lads are still like at every level, like no one knows what the fuck's going on. Like we're assuming you could be safe saying August, but then, you know, like especially like everyone's going to be grabbing every single fucking band. So if everyone's availability and everything, so it's going to be weird. It's going to
Yeah.
be weird.
100%. We'll see what
Julia,
happens.
Yeah.
Julia,
Yes.
can you change your
Yes.
background to the beach, please? I prefer the beach. Thank you.
Okay, I will change
We
it
all
to
want to
the
be
beach.
at the beach.
We all wish we were at the beach.
Okay. So Julia's going to go back on a holiday.
Nah.
Yeah.
Holiday.
I really like the background changes. I can't do with mine because I need a green screen. My house is too busy, but that's something I'll work for.
But you know what? It didn't even. There's like the button. You can just untick having a green screen, and that's. I don't know.
Class.
Let's try. Let's try.
Big segment on the interview is just us trying different apps.
Literally, like. I'm
And
gonna
it
start
takes
melting
a
into.
away when I do this. Oh, okay.
Nah.
Oh, you have one at the. That's really cool. But okay, didn't work.
No, I can't do it. My computer does not meet the requirements for without a green screen. I'm afraid.
That's unfortunate.
It is.
Look.
Yeah, I'd say planning a gig for September would be my best bet, but even then, there's no real guarantees. So you're kind of like, I
Yeah.
do have a big birthday in September. I turn 35.
Oh.
So I might try for a
Oh.
birthday bash, you know?
RC.
Right.
Please.
We can have a joint birthday.
When's your birthday?
Big session.
15th.
What date?
The 8th. The
The
8th.
8th.
15th.
The 15th. Okay.
Take
Mine's
your
the
time.
23rd.
Oh.
That's my brother's.
No way!
Yeah, he's turning 12 this year.
Is he sound?
He's
No.
14.
No.
he's okay. He's a nice fella.
Mama Pochcat.
She's sus.
Mama
He is getting there. Dylan, what did you do?
Sorry about that.
Tim doesn't want to see us.
He
There
should
you
be.
go.
No, he's lovely. He's actually learning to play drums. Dylan's teaching him. Well, not now, but he was.
Not right now.
Not this minute.
Not right.
But he's
Not right
learning.
now.
He's learning to play drums. So we'll see.
That sounds really cool. I love drummers. They're always the crazy ones. They're really untamable usually. So
That's true.
Yeah, that's very fucking true. Yeah, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So we were talking to myself and Julia before the interview. We did a pre-interview, and we were talking about this what do you call it, tool that you guys are using called BandLab. Do you want to tell me about that? Who wants to take that go?
Kian loves it. Kian wants to talk about
I
it.
love it, yeah.
It's like
Absolutely
the handiest thing
screaming about
ever.
it.
And I have like 10 of my band's profiles on it, and it's like, it's just really good for like OCD, and then letting people like mess with your mixes and stuff and be like, here's an entire song that I wrote that you can now fuck with and stuff. That's really cool. We have to use it in college as well because we can't go into the building and shit. And yeah, no, it's really, really handy. And like, yeah, I like it a lot. Sorry.
Oh, I hear
It's that
it.
good.
It's unreal.
It is really good. No, because like even
Yeah.
for ourselves, putting up like ideas is just simpler that way because the app lets you kind of you can download the tracks and you can edit them whatever way, and you can add your own tracks into it as well. It's just like a little mixer. It's really cool. I recommend using it. I mean, I didn't know that it existed about 2 weeks ago, but all the college lecturers were like, "Oh, this might be cool." So, here now.
Popping on. Yeah.
Yeah, it
That's all
sounds
really
cool.
nerd.
I like the
Sorry.
idea that you put up your work and everyone has access to it, so everyone can kind of work away on it in their own and learn from it and stuff like that. A lot of
Yeah,
bands.
you can also make it public. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
I was saying that you can also make the tracks public on the page. It's kind of like in a way like SoundCloud is, which can be a collaborative project. And you can put that up publicly as well on it. So
Okay, that sounds amazing. So like you can have projects that are public, so anyone from the audience or that knows you could possibly put input in themselves, and you might find something interesting there.
you can and you can listen to the tracks. It's really cool. Really cool.
Yeah. Now it's like it's obviously still quite limited. Like it's really for like basic stuff, and like that's all you really need it for. But you can still export everything out. Like for our college project, we export everything out, and then I do all the mixing in Reaper. So, but like obviously, you aren't expecting it to do 20 multi-tracks or anything insane.
Yeah.
But for what it does, it's actually brilliant, and some great effects in there, some like drum loops, like everything you kind of need just for basic stuff.
It gets
really
you
handy.
going. Yeah, it's really good. It's great for college in the sense of like we're all studying the same thing. It's popular music in CAT school music, so we're all on whatever instrument. So you kind of set up in bands, and you kind of have to do your own work. And how it usually works is that you have to perform, but since we don't have the possibility to perform now, we're being asked to kind of create tracks, and you all kind of have to record separately in your own bedrooms. So that's cool.
That's brilliant. Yeah, my next question was going to be how you're dealing with college, obviously in quarantine now. So obviously you're all a bit stressed preparing for exams and stuff, or has the college cancelled them, or what's kind of happening now?
Oh, the workload is like tripled.
Okay.
Honestly, I think because lecturers are I think they're just kind of trying to do the best they can, and they are doing the best that they can. But a lot of it is going to be kind of trying to do more continuous assessment kind of work, where they are assessing you weekly on the work that you're sending in. So there's obviously more that you have to do rather than just show it in class. And this thing you actually have to prove that you're doing the work, I suppose.
Which is a dose.
Yeah, some can't be those. I mean, it's good also in the same fact, like especially for the band labs and all the tech stuff. It makes people who aren't as proficient with tech. They're like, okay, I have to, you have to be good at it now because there's no other option. So for those people, it actually does, force them into doing that. Force people to use all that stuff, and hopefully everyone will get something out of it.
Yeah. It does give you
keys.
something to as well. Oh, sorry, I keep speaking over people.
Oh.
Rude.
You're fine.
It's okay, it's just going to be loads of cuts of your face speaking over people. It's going to be fine.
Yes, everyone wants to see that. No, I was just saying that
Beautiful beach.
yeah. I was just saying, what was I saying? It doesn't matter. It's fine. I don't know what I'm saying.
Okay, Kian, how do you feel about the college aspect of things?
Awful.
Ian's been
I
crying
kind
for the last week.
I've been kind of having a mental breakdown over it because like it's way more work than you usually do. Like I kind of just rock up and just do whatever, but now I actually have to do stuff, which isn't great. Um, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I'd rather just go in there and like play drums or like play guitar or whatever, and like use the building rather than like sitting in my room for like 12 hours a day doing like harmony homework and stuff. But yeah, we get through it, like, you know.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was definitely more intense.
Shit, I keep dropping my fucking phone charger. And so we get through it.
And Dylan, we don't hear from you much, so I'm going to ask you a direct question. How do you feel about the college
Eating.
thing?
The what?
The college thing. The college thing, Dylan.
Oh, I deferred.
Okay.
He's gone.
Now, Dylan, imagine, right? 4 months down the line, the situation's still not finished, and the lads all pass with merits because the college feels crap about the thing, and you deferred. How would you feel then?
Like, I'm still rocking. Like, not really mind.
But
I don't really mind.
Dylan deferred even before this. So
Okay.
Dylan was actually a year ahead of us, but he's deferring, so he's going to be put into our year now. So we're all going to be together in the same year.
Exactly.
I'm a year ahead because I'm smarter.
That's it.
And now you're not. Now you're not.
Yeah. No, Dylan and I are actually the same age, but I just did a year out in PLC before I went into a 4-year degree. So I'm catching up there. 1 second there, I need to let my cat out. I'll be right
Okay.
back.
So what I'll do then is I'll ask the next question directly to each person so that we have a bit of screen time each and it's less confusing because I don't know what this edit's going to be like. This is going to be really interesting. So, Enda, what is your favorite Irish band at the moment?
I kind of think about this. Like, I mean, after playing with the Bogotono, like they were really. I mean, as far as stuff I'm listening to anyway, Bogotono would be really up there. They're just so fucking interesting, and like since I've joined an instrumental band, you know, Apenim, it's also listening to like Unsolach Mafar and Bogotono, all these Irish bands who are really doing a load of instrumental stuff, and makes you think how to think in that kind of headspace of you know, there's no vocalist, so let's go make all of these parts more interesting, and they're really really cool. You know, the Altered Hours as well from Cork, they're class.
Yeah.
Fucking love them. We all love them. Unreal lads. Some shoegaze shit, and Foxjaw obviously. I do listen to Foxjaw. They're so unreal. Lovely lads as well. We played with them twice in Cork now, and the best dudes. Professional as fuck. Like you just can't beat it. You know. But yeah, that'd be some of my favorite Irish bands. I know I said one, but it's kind of hard to pick one when there's so many good ones, you know.
And those are all great answers. I agree with all of them. So well done. I obviously Foxjaw have worked with me, so I really, really loved having a gig with them, and hopefully I'll have another one in the future. Same as with you guys. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Cian, who would you say your favorite Irish band at the moment is, or several?
I'd say the one I've been listening to most recently is Percolator. I think some of them are from Waterford, but they live in Dublin now. They're like Dace and Shoegaze, kind of psych rock band, and they played in the Kino in Cork where I work, like 2 weeks before the quarantine thing, and it was unreal, and they were really, really nice. And yeah, themselves and like No Spill Blood played tonight as well. They're unreal as well. And who else are good? Yeah. The Altered Hours, we've been listening to our band in college did a project on an Elastic Sleep song. They're like a really good shoegaze band from Cork that broke up a few years ago. And yeah, they're fantastic as well. But yeah, no, just a lot of Irish shoegaze and stuff really there recently. Yeah, no.
Perfect. Julia, you're next. Your favorite Irish band at the moment?
At the moment, Listening to, I just really, really like Just Mustard a lot, like obsessively. And obviously, as the last said, Altered Hours as well. Like we're big shoegaze people. Um, but also, like kind of like local bands like Baylor are really, really fun to listen to. Or
Oh
even
yeah.
shows.
Oh,
Their live shows are just like unbelievable. If like if there's a gig you want to go to and you really want to enjoy yourself, like you'll go to a Baylor gig. And it's kind of the same with the band called
Yeah.
Magnapina Art Class as well.
Well, Baylor's bass player is a childhood friend of mine.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Hey.
really?
Ah, he's
Really?
lovely.
Yeah,
That's
we
fucking
we
lovely.
we
Yeah.
grew up together. Like we were gaming teenagers together, and we were in not rival
Ah, class.
teams, but we shared a band practice room back when we were 15. You know?
Ooh, yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of band rooms, so if you actually shared a room with this really, really awesome band called Worn Out as well, um, they're really, really cool as well. Also a hardcore band, fucking fast lads as well. They have
Yeah.
some stuff in mind. Unreal.
Okay. Dylan, your favorite
It is
Irish
actually
band at the
Worn Out.
moment?
Probably Automatic Blue or The Scratch.
Okay. Good choices.
Automatic Blue is it's actually a guy that we go to college with. Really, really cool, kind of electronic and pop stuff. It's really cool.
And
I
same
have
with The Scratch. They
never
have really good
heard of
songs.
Automatic Blue, so I'll definitely listen to it straight after this to see what we're on about.
No, it's just one fella kind of writing all the stuff, and then he
He's really, really good. And he's really nice as well.
Cool.
He's cute.
Played with him actually for our single launching work.
Yes.
Yes.
Scratch are really good. They're really fun and funny.
Yes, Scratch are class. Yeah, they're so fucking good. Their videos are unreal. In fairness, they actually played in because I'm from Clon, and they played in Clon
Okay.
a while ago. It was gas, fucking gas.
They're a
So
really
good.
fun band. Like they're just great crack. Do you know what I mean?
Really good live. Like really good live.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The next question was going to be what's hard about being in a band, but I think this interview shows it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rocking out like
That's it. That's it. But what else is hard about being a band? I don't know, lads. What else is hard about being a band other than being in quarantine?
keeping momentum.
Momentum. That's a really big one actually. Like trying not to lose wind, it's like sometimes you'll be like a really good peak in your time of band, or like I don't know, you're playing really good shows, or you just had a release. Like I was in like an absolute high there, like a month ago after we came back from England and we released.
I was so high, bro.
Yes, but it was just like a musical high, I suppose, in a sense. And trying to like keep up there is it's really hard. Trying to like, I feel like it's like a massive roller coaster. Sometimes you're like the happiest person ever about your music and what's going on, and then like the next day you can literally just be like so like down here, so low, being like, oh my god, no one likes me and no one likes my songs. They don't even like my songs. It's that's kind of the hard part. I think it's just like very up and down and trying to stay up, but not always being possible to do that.
Well, I get
Obviously,
that way after events as well. So the day after an event or 2 days later, I'll be really, really blue because I think it's all the adrenaline you feel from a really good work or, like putting together an amazing gig. It leaves you and it takes a few days to replenish. I think everyone kind of feels that way about it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Definitely,
Definitely.
Definitely.
Another thing that I find like really fucking, I mean, like, because I'm in a few, and Keane's probably the exact same, because he's in fucking how many bands as well. It's just like the social media shit nowadays. Like, it's fucking, like, I'm not huge, I'm not really into it like that much. I look at it and make a few posts in there, but you always have to be fucking putting shit out, and if you're not into that, then just hope your music's good, because no one fucking gives a shit then. Like, it's really it's if you're not into social media, you always have to be out there. And like when I see fucking bands like always posting shit, I'm like, just there's 20, how many bands? 100 bands, and I'm following like the new single, new single, new single, new single, new release, new album, like new show, new show. Like it's how the fuck do you keep up with half this shit? And like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. It's pros and cons, but that's something I find difficult with being a band personally.
Keep up.
The constants of content, like it's really, really hard to completely get the right content all the time. Then you've certain people who are able to put up very little content and get more interest, and other people, the more content they put up, the more interest they get, and it's very hard to gauge, and it's very consuming. Like obviously I have 4 different brands under my belt, and like trying to juggle all that can be just really, really frightful, so I can't imagine what it's like with all these different bands. And I'm guessing they all have different genres as well, and then Kian, so it's not like you're dealing with just one beast, like you're dealing with 4 completely or more completely different bands, like, so I imagine that would be very difficult. Yeah.
Mm.
It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. But sure, you get through it.
Go through it. It's
All
fine.
good.
You're gonna have to put a
I mean,
lot
like,
of
you
like.
can't really complain.
You're gonna have to put a lot of
Sorry, go on,
like
Kate.
censor beeps over this interview.
Oh no, it's okay. I'll put
Because
it
there's
in
a
the
lot of
category on
what's going on.
YouTube where it's for over 18s and you can swear as much as you want.
Class.
Oh, perfect. One last, let it all out.
Oh, poo. Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa, bro.
Darn it. Oh my
So obviously this
Whoa.
time is very
Dang it.
difficult
Whoa.
and you guys are managing. How are you being affected personally? Are you learning anything new about yourselves from being in quarantine? We'll start with Julia.
I don't know if I'm learning anything about myself, but I have absolutely kind of lost sense of like time and what is like an appropriate hour to get up. I just kind of have been going to sleep at 5 in the morning every day. I was like just naturally maybe I don't know, I like nighttime better, but yeah, I just kind of lost the sense of like time and like being, because normally you get up early to do something, to be around people. That's not really the case now. So yeah, my sleeping schedule is all over the place. And I've also learned about myself that I don't know what I have actually learned. I'm hungry a lot. The big thing. I'm just constantly hungry when I'm at home. I don't know if anyone else is having this issue that when you're inside and you're surrounded by food, or like it's there, you're like, I'm gonna eat it. I don't know if anyone has this issue.
No, I've literally
No.
turned into like a fat person. Like all I do is eat all the time now or bake all the time. And I was just
That's
booked in for
good as well.
modelling shoot, and I'm like, by the time I get out of quarantine, I'm not going to look like a model anymore. Like,
Girl, you're beautiful.
Big issue.
Yeah. No, that's definitely, yeah. That's the thing. I feel like, yes, my thing just kind of like froze there for a minute as well. But I feel like that's definitely something that a few people are facing. Just eating. What about you, lads?
What?
What about you? Like, what are you learning about yourself? What's your?
I learned that the water's really cold. Because I've been going back into the swimming with my brother. And like I fucking forgot how cold the ocean is. Like, holy shit. We got in there like last week before like the whole shutdown thing happened, and we do like every day going into the ocean. And like some of like then when you fucking get there, like I teach like water safety and shit, and I'm telling kids like it's really cold, it never gets warm, and like I don't fucking get in myself. And then when I get in myself, like Jesus Christ, like it's just insane.
And as a
That's
fish.
not quarantine related, really. I am a fish.
Fish mouth.
I self-identify as a mackerel.
Fish mouth.
Stop saying that.
Bang one.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
and I became a fish over quarantine anyway.
Cool.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. I am a fish. So yeah, I've also been binging shitloads of Bondi Rescue. Don't know why. Just I don't know. Because I'm applying for doing a lifeguard job over the summer. Hopefully, anyway. Don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. They're gonna need us. Hopefully. So watching that is like, oh my god, I get to. It's like I can trick myself into being it's educational. You know, it's like, oh look, they're doing CPR and using defibrillators. I get to. This is learning, but you know, it's just fucking another shit, more shit to binge watch. Um. So yeah, that's not great. What about you, Kian, or Dylan? What are you learning?
I have learned that I don't like to be left alone with my own thoughts. I cannot sit in my room for 12 hours a day without like going on a bit of a mad one. Yeah, no. I was like, oh yeah, days and time off, I'll like record everything. And then I recorded like half a song and then had a mental breakdown. I was like, I'm not playing music again for another few months. So,
I think the first
yeah,
week really hit you.
I was playing a load of Minecraft and stuff.
That's the job. That's the fucking
Yeah,
job.
that'll get me through it. Like, but yeah, no. I don't. If I don't have anything to do, I won't do anything. Like if I have no gigs, I'm not going to practice guitar because it just makes me sad. Because all our gigs have been cancelled for the next like 6-7 months. So it's like I'm just gonna go play Minecraft and like watch Bennett Arm and stuff.
I understand that.
exact
I
same as
understand
you.
that.
But we'll get through it.
Yeah. I'm the exact same as you. Like if I don't have something that I like, it's a goal or something. It's
Yeah,
like,
nothing to
fuck,
look
I don't know
forward
what
to.
do.
No, I think that's
Yeah,
okay.
like it's just probably.
But
It's just I'm the same as
we'll get through it there now. I'll record like
Weird.
10 albums now next week and it'll be fine or something. There was I don't know, I'm on a Minecraft bender at the moment, so like yeah, nothing better to be doing like.
Fair.
Look, it's early days in this
We're in the
process,
city
right?
skylines as
So
well. It's class.
Yeah. No, it is early days. Honestly, the first week I kind of found myself like being like, yes, I am writing. I wrote like literally so much sad shoegaze in my bedroom. It was great, This week's a bit more like, ooh. I don't know. I had like a mental breakdown on Monday. A little bit. It's okay now.
It's all good. It's all good now. I was the exact same as Kian. I'd fucking like thought like, oh Jesus, I have so much time and I can do all these things, and then like I started like 3 or 4 things, little riffs I had going, and you just like, nah, fuck it, and then you just do something else because you have nothing, to keep you going. Like because I was in college, it was such a great bit of momentum because I was so busy, like we all were, and then when you just suddenly fucking stop, it's just kind of jarring, and you're back to doing absolutely nothing, and it's shit. So definitely learned that I love doing shit. I think we all do, just like be keeping busy, because when you are left alone with your thoughts, like Ian, you just go a bit mad, and it's not good. So,
yeah, I've learned a lot
of
of like self-motivation actually. Even this project, like it's like no one's doing anything. Do something. Do you know?
dead right, yeah, dead right.
I'm trying to
fair
like
play
find
to you
things
as
for
well.
myself.
I'd like if someone shouted at me and gave me something to do.
I can do that.
I can do that.
He's
too,
into
yeah.
that.
For 10 minutes because then I do something. But if there's no one shouting at me, I'm not going to get anything done.
Okay,
Usually
Kian,
me
I'm going to
shouting.
try and ring you once a week for a motivational speech.
I got so much done, and I
You
swear,
need
like,
that.
You actually would.
it's so good. Like,
You know what? He's saying all that, but he's actually doing really well, I think. I've been kind of like talking to, unfortunately, I talk to Cian the most out of all the lads because I feel the most comfortable screaming at him, I suppose. I yell at all of them equally, though, but Cian just gets the most of it. Really.
You talk to me the most, don't lie.
Okay, so depends, like, because you're the only person that's like awake at 4 a.m. as well. But I
Because I
think,
don't sleep.
yeah, you don't.
okay.
Has issues sleeping. If anyone would like to keep him company at 5 in the morning, when I finally sleep. You didn't tell us what you do with your free time or quarantine time. It's not free time. Quarantine time. What have you been up to?
I've been recording with people
Yeah.
and playing Bannerlord.
Oh, yeah. Why, how is it?
So good.
No,
I
it's-
want to be Mongolic. And it's so
I'm gonna lose fucking years of my life to that game when I buy it. Jesus Christ.
so
Oh,
good.
it's gonna be so good.
But yeah, it's just writing stuff, recording stuff for people, and because I have some gear in my house and recording. Like I have an interface in my house as well, so like it's just, and I have my computer here as well, so it's easy. So yeah, it's grand, and I've been writing stuff as well. So I don't know, I like being alone a lot of the time anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. I'm that kind of guy.
I'm so sorry.
Are you an introvert, Dylan? Do you do introvert?
Yeah,
You're an
I'm an
introvert,
introvert.
He's shy.
Yeah, like
boy. Are you shy, like?
I took the blue pill.
Are you an introvert, boy?
What?
Yeah, like I only what?
What are you eating?
He's hungry. You know? Man's hungry.
What is
Japanese food. What a fucking surprise. Dylan
Japanese
loves
food.
Asians. Asian
Yeah.
people. Asia just. Yeah,
Is that
he loves
Asian
it.
food?
Asian.
What you eat?
Asians,
He
Asia,
really
the whole
enjoys
thing.
the
The
Asia and the people and everything about it,
It's gas.
which is totally,
It's gas.
cool.
It's a nice place.
Right?
It is, yeah.
It's a lovely place.
Lovely lads.
And they make
Lovely
really
lads, in
good
fairness.
food.
Rebecca is
Lovely
literally
lads.
like,
What the fuck? What the fuck?
what?
Wow, I'm loving this. I think this is brilliant because it's so random and it's just going to be the weirdest interview to date. And it's going to be so interesting because it's going to be so full of different people and it's going to get me a completely different platform and audience. And I'm very excited.
That'd be great. Great.
That's a different question, you know? We can pride ourselves in that. We're a weird band. At least we can say that.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a good
You know
thing.
what? I think we're just fun. Okay.
Yeah, that's a better way of saying
Just
it.
really
Fairness, yeah,
cool and fun.
You are really
That's it.
cool and fun, and I have great time for you guys. I'm going to have to go though because I have a second interview in a little while.
It's okay. Like you're really cool, but
You're bye. Okay.
okay, that's okay. But thank you so
Before I
much.
go, okay. I can't wait to get my t-shirt. Whenever I get it, I'm going to wear it on the next interview. In the meantime, I'm wearing my monkey t-shirt
Yes,
because
sir.
those boys deserve a bit of, coverage too. They're awesome. Have you ever heard of them?
That's your man.
No.
Actually, no.
Galway girl. No, your man Monday.
No, it's Monday. That's Monday.
Monkey,
That's
not
different.
monkey.
Oh my
I'm sorry.
Monkey. It's Monday with a K.
Or Kian, that was Kian.
It's actually funky with an M.
Oh,
Monkey.
yeah, actually,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm really sorry.
I
That would have been really funny in my life. Like,
Support
that would have been
Monday.
like, y'all would have laughed if I said that in person.
no.
No, you really would.
I don't think we would.
Oh,
If you say it.
sorry.
Say it.
It's okay.
You're okay.
We forgive you.
Oh. All right,
So-
should we let Rebecca go?
No.
Yeah, thanks.
It's okay.
Thanks, Rebecca. You're going to be releasing new tracks in the next few months. I'd love to do another interview then in and around that about the music.
Whenever we get the chance, we have some stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Some fun stuff, and yeah, whenever we can post, we'll get recording. We
Yeah.
actually recorded. We have a really cool person, sound engineer that we recorded our single that we just released with, and also the EP. Owen Hayes in Cork, Rebel Recordings, really good man, absolute legend. He's really cool. He is also in a band called Screams from the Attic, punk kind of stuff. Really fun. He's a great engineer, great lad as well. It's really fun. So miss him. Just wanted to give that shout out there. He's just a really cool person.
No, I
Cheers,
think it's
thanks for
really
listening.
important to have all the shout outs and for people to know what music your band's liked, Because I always say if you don't go to the support band to a gig, like you're missing out on a huge opportunity to meet the next band you could fall in love with. Because if these guys like it and you like these guys, chances are you'll like this. So I love that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's super important. Yeah, I agree.
Yes. We're all just so awkward. I'm so sorry.
I know
Sorry.
but this is a really difficult format. But look, we smashed it. I'm going to stop the
Yeah.
recording. I am going to tell everyone at home to listen in to you on Spotify and stream your stuff and buy that pink t-shirt because it's freaking awesome. And I'm going to
Thank
stop
you.
the record. Okay.